Hi Capricorn, this is Jess with your August 2019 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Capricorn, I want to say for some of you, you may be closing a deal. You may get some really great news when it comes to career, business ventures, partnerships, that sort of thing. But it could go awry. Like it's good news at first, but then it could turn into not really sure about when you start, when you're going to start. Like that type of thing is kind of what I'm getting. I just want to see. The process is going to be slow. But it's going to go in your favor. So if you have any issues with contractual agreements, start dates, new jobs, projects, career moves, business partnerships, that sort of thing, and you felt like you were on the right track, or good news was coming in the first part of August, like the very first week, and then it kind of becomes a little blurred. The lines become blurred second week. Know that it will work out. It's just a process. Whatever company, job, or partnership that you're entering into, account you're trying to acquire, again, it is a process. Okay. And it has nothing to do with you. It's kind of back end issues. So just allow for things to happen the way that they need to be. I feel like this is an amazing time for you guys to probably pursue your own career moves. Like if you're thinking of starting your own business, or just, it doesn't have to be your only stream of income, but considering a different avenue of making income outside of working a traditional job will be very helpful for you, because that is something that will yield you more money. And it has more of a long-term investment for you right now. So traditional jobs, 9 to 5, for some of you may be a bit of a challenge, especially if you're trying to get into that industry rather than focusing on your own business that may yield you more dividends at this time. Okay. And it's always good to have different streams of income so you feel less pressure and you always have some way to protect yourself, a net, if you will. So with that, again, don't be stressed out. Even if you feel that your business is a little low at this time, it will pick up for you guys. Again, it'll be more in the Virgo season. So be conservative financially, because you may be taking a bit of a loss. But like I said, you will make up for it in Virgo season. Virgo season looks really good for you guys. Maybe I said that. Now, that being said, I see a lot of you moving forward. You're very busy, and you're taking some type of a leap of faith. Some of you may be investing into yourself, a new company, your own business. You may be wanting to do business internationally. You're embarking on something that you've not done in the past, but you see the promise, you see the value in it. And I feel like you have been making a lot of things happen. Things have been going pretty fast for you, but you've taken a loss, and that's been a challenge for you to try to restore yourself from a particular loss. You may have invested in something that you thought was really going to go, and it didn't. Maybe you didn't pull out in enough time. Maybe you didn't invest at the right time. Maybe you didn't, say yes or no, whatever. But there was a loss that you took. Not letting that stop you, though. You're moving forward. There can be a lot of investigating on you. I see people investigating you, questioning you, interrogating you. So you may feel like you're a bit under the gun, but here's the thing. Try not to do anything unethical. I was saying the same thing to Gemini. So if you have Gemini in your chart, you really want to be careful, because I feel like people are taking a fine microscopic scope when it comes to you. They're digging in every part of your past that they can. So I would say be very careful from trying to possibly get away with something, because it looks like it's not going to go in your favor if you do that. For some reason, people kind of see you as suspicious. I don't know why, Capricorn. And so people are feeling like they need to take a double, maybe even triple take when it comes to you. Now, I also see a situation where you may be a little bit confused as to the directions that you want to go. And there's some changes that's coming for you. So anything that you're trying to hold on to, you may get taken away from you. I just see it changing. And I don't mean, it doesn't have to be financial. You may have to pay out something and you're trying to hold on to it. That's going to be taken from you. But if it's also some old ways of thinking, always like those what do you call them? Like when the stubborn behavior, that stubbornness, that stubborn behavior, that's coming to an end. There's some part of you that you hold on to stubbornly that you have to change, and it will change by choice or by force. Now, external to you, the people around you, I do feel like you have women in your life that are very helpful, but be very careful. Be conscious if you are a Capricorn man. There's two women in your life if you're a Capricorn man that have interest in you, and we'll get into love in a minute, but I mean just everyday life and career focus. One will be an immense help, and she's there to help you, and she can be counted on. Another person, not so much. Someone else is very self-focused, and if you want to be cold-blooded about it, they're both pretty self-focused, meaning if they had to choose themselves over you, they would choose themselves. Know that. So Capricorn, you kind of really just have yourself. Does that make sense? I'm not speaking to those of you who have your mother, and I get that may not be your mom, but for some of you, it could very well be your mother. It could be, but I feel like a lot of you have responsibilities to women, obligations, or the next steps in your life hang in the balance because of two women. Does that make sense? So you may be waiting for a woman to call you about a job. You may be waiting for a woman to call you about an apartment, or whatever your next stages are that you feel like, okay, this gets me to the next stage of success, or approaching a new chapter in my life. It is dependent upon women. Okay. You get busy, very busy. End of this week, going into the weekend, you get very busy. I feel like you're going to take some time and celebrate and celebrate a win, celebrate some good news, definitely. But like I said, it may be a bit short-lived because there may be some good news, but then it kind of some communication that comes through may counteract the good news that comes to you. You may feel a little bit stuck of what are you going to do because of this news that comes out, but don't fret because things will work itself out. Like I told you in the beginning of this reading, Capricorn, it is a process. So, just temper yourself because, you have all of those difficult planets in your chart, in your sign rather. And so there you will have these peaks and valleys. And that's kind of what I'm saying for the first 2 weeks, a bit of peak and valley. That being said, I feel that you will kind of become a little bit more analytical in deciding what your next steps are, and what your movements forward will be. You will defeat those around you. If you had any issues where you feel like your back is up against the wall, you will defeat those around you. But really, because of the way that it's done, and you may have no other choice but to fight fire with fire, if you will, you may feel like no one's winning, and it just may make things harder on you, is what I see here. So again, it's a process. You may feel blocked at times, but things do come through. I have to tell you that things do come through for you. It's just a process is what I'm saying here. Absolutely. So just and again, I see good things coming for you. I see your finances being okay, definitely, but it is a process. Try to be as ethically sound as you possibly can because people are kind of, again, they are very, very critical of you right now. And again, there's a reason to celebrate, but just be conscious that there's going to be something that you probably don't expect that may bring some form of disappointment that you may feel, again, you're a bit stuck by, but you're protected. Even though you feel stuck, you feel trapped, you are protected. There may be some money that comes in to you or someone else. Some of you may have to pay out some money. And you're like, how am I going to get this money? What am I going to do? But you'll be able to do it. Someone have to pay money out to you as well. So I do see your finances probably picking up. I keep getting, if not the next 2 weeks, this to me is speaking more to September time, right? Which is literally next month. So I see September being a better time frame for you where things really pick up for you, if that makes any sense. You start to feel like you've gotten yourself out of a hole. Some of you could even be locked up. I'm saying that a lot, for a lot of signs. Not everybody's obviously incarcerated, but you may be like this disappointment, whatever this bad news is, it may sting you for longer than you expect. It may hit you more than what you're expecting it to hit you. Yeah. But overall, your finances does look good, and it gets even better as we get into September timeframe. Like, you really, whatever you lost, whatever you've been, stressing about or having any issues with trying to hold on to your money, you'll find that you're in a good place in September. Absolutely, September will be a really good money month for you. Now, when it comes to matters of love, I feel for some of you, you're kind of moving around, you're here, there, and everywhere. You are taking risk when it comes to love. You know what you want, but you're not settling. So in the meantime, you may be all about the social apps and going out with people and just enjoying yourself. You took a loss. Yeah. You're very much a Casanova at this time, so you know how to play the game really well, but there is some form of a loss or a disappointment that came about. And you've tried to move on from the situation, but it looks like, there could be someone, if you've been in a social situation, there could be someone that isn't going to let you go without a fight. They're not going to let you get away with something. You may have said, well, thanks, but no thanks. And now they're bitter. Someone could be stalking you and you just literally met them and now they're stalking you. Some of you like the social life, but you think to yourself, am I going to find some real person doing this type of thing? So you may stop just putting yourself out there socially, doing a social apps or however this new way people are connecting. I can tell you, however it's going with this new way of connecting with people, sight unseen type of energy, a type of connections, you may stop that and stick to your tried and true of like how you normally met people, earlier on. But that's not necessarily going to work either. You have to kind of blend the two. So you have to be open to the newness of social interaction while keeping your same sense of groundedness. So I feel like for some of you, you have two women, Capricorn men here. Absolutely. It's like you're not sure which one you're going to choose at this time. You may have an obligation to one. This could be the mother of your children, could be your wife, that sort of thing. But you want to go toward another woman, okay? You still love the one that you're with, absolutely. You haven't made a complete decision about what you're going to do, but you can't leave this other woman alone. You can't. It's very tantric. It's, you'll say, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to commit. And it's like, as soon as you get your wife where you want her, she gets, you restore her faith, if you will. You are right back out that damn door running after another female. Now, if this is not a wife situation or a living mate, you may be trying to develop a relationship with one person, making them to believe that, yeah, you want what they want, but you've met someone new. That's the person that you're really chasing. But this person may be making it difficult for you. So you don't want to be left out with no one. So you're still kind of coddling one person that you really don't like. You see the connection. You do know that there's a connection between you and this one person, but there's another person that you're like, I really, really, really am interested in this person. Like, it's just a lot of, I get sexual attraction, and this person makes you feel young and youthful and excitable and all of those things. That's what I see here. If you're single, definitely go out and mingle, because you will not be single for long. So if you've been sitting around, moping around in the house and that's your fault, because you just need to get out. There's people available to you, and they will, that Pluto energy that you have right now, Capricorn, you better use it, because you're not going to keep that forever. You do know you only have a few more years of Pluto in your sign, where you give off this irresistible energy where you can command on a dime and people just fall to your whim. That Scorpio energy, yeah, that's going to leave you in a few years. So use it while you can. It doesn't stay forever. It's going to go to Aquarius. So get out there if you're single, because I see that you have a lot of opportunities. And if you don't take it right now, you'll be taking it by weekend time. Like, you're going to be really focusing on work, but you may make up for it by going out and spending time out. And this is for Capricorn men and women, going out and spending time out. Now, Capricorn women, You may be trying to end a situation with someone that's very difficult for you to end. You're confused. You think about it a lot. You know it's over, but it's hard for you to let this person go. And you know that there's another woman in their life. You know that they may have left you for another woman. Or they may have left this woman for you. They're coming to you. But you know 100% that this person is not out of their life. Okay? So you're kind of holding your cards close to your vest. You're still holding on to this person. You're not over them. But you want them to get their ducks in a row. You want them to get their act together. You don't want to share this person. I feel like there could be a new person, not this person. For some of you Capricorn women, you will, like, somebody is gonna, they're not gonna let you go. Let's be clear. We're back to these two damn men, Capricorn women. Some man is not gonna let you go. He's still gonna fight for you. He's still gonna, he feels like one of these men feel like he owns you. Can't tell me. You mine. It's just like, excuse me, aren't you married? What the hell? That type of thing. You know what I mean? Or we broke up. What? We're divorced. That type of energy. But somebody's still having a claim on you, where I feel like there's another person that's coming in that could come in because they know that perhaps you're single now, or you're available, or you may have told them about the circumstance, and like they want to be the shoulder that you cry on. They obviously want to be a lot more, but they'll settle for being the shoulder right now, at least. And they may try to take you out. You may take them up on that over the weekend and have really good time with them. But I feel like this guy that wants you, Capricorn women, Capricorn men, you may try to go out and try to get, either you're trying to work something out with the woman you with, or trying to get back out with some woman. Disappointment comes because you can't have your cake and eat it too, damn it, Capricorn. You can't have your damn cake and eat it too. You're not going to be able to have your cake because you're dealing with two women that's not going to have that. Not forever. Like, come on, you serious? Like, they're not. So you have to make a decision. It's not going to be an easy one, and you're going to feel like, damn it, I would want to be anywhere to making this decision. But it's like, I don't see you making a complete decision right now, but it's like, you have to make the decision. You have to make this decision between one woman versus another. Capricorn women, it's like this man needs to make a decision. He is going to be completely broken to see you with another man, to even think that you will be moving on to another man. Okay? And it may create a fight, argument, a fallout. Yeah, that's what I see. And also, if you're like in the public eye, because some of you may be out in public, and this may get out. This may all come out that, there's cheating or there's some type of deception going on. And now it's like you stay out of the public eye. You try to stay away from everything until you can get your bearings, until you can, and then you'll defend yourself. Like, I didn't know, or whatever. You're going to defend yourself. Capricorn women, you're going to defend your stance. Even Capricorn men, you're going to defend yourself. Whoever's the public person where people know you, I just get a defending of yourself. But secretly, you're dying inside. Secretly, it's like, shit, I can't take this. And it could be at work. And it doesn't have to be like on the big screen. It could be at work, in your neighborhood. Like, it's something, family situation where people know, whatever the hell is going on here. People know. And it's like, you're going to defend it. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, you're going to defend it. But inside, it's a huge ass burden. And some of you are trying to keep it quiet that it was a third party situation. Like, you're not telling people, but it's like these little rumbles. Like, some people know, and it's starting to catch fire. And so you're probably trying to like calm it before it gets out of control. But yeah, it's a lot of burden between you and this person. And it has something to do with another person coming in to the cipher here. So there needs to be a decision, and a decision needs to be made. So in the extended, we're going to look at this relationship and see if a decision is made. Are you guys going to be together? Is it going to work out? What are the challenges, which we kind of already see? It could be a third party situation here. Or, like I said, if someone has already dealt with their relationships, I feel if someone wants a commitment, the other person is not 100% on board with a commitment because they like a lot of attention. And that could be the problem. Someone likes too much damn attention. That's the problem. So we're going to look in the extended, what's going on here. How's this all going to work out? What are they not telling you deep down inside, Capricorn? What aren't they telling you? What are you telling them? What's the challenge here? What's the feelings deep down inside? And how's this all going to work out? If you're interested, along with other things, because I'm doing a different spread this particular month, click that link below so we can get started with that extended. Otherwise, I would love to hear from you guys. So if you'd like to share, please do so in the comment section below. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the description box below as well. That's where you can find me. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. Subscribe, click that notification bell, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.